Hello guys, it's your boy Mario here. Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video I'm going to be reacting to, well, this is the beginning of a new short sort of series that I want to do, where I'm reacting to local Trinbagonian films. Well, not particularly the films, but like the trailer or maybe the opening for the films. So for today's video I'm going to be reacting to a featured film or short film, I'm not sure, name by the name of Magnolia. So let me get straight into it now. I like that. Wow, that's a nice that's a nice opening though. Wow, I love the visual effects. Simple but effective. Very effective in the way that it's done. Um, uh, yeah, a simple masking. But that's very well done. I like that. Oh my god, no. So this just take a turn for the worse in the first 9 seconds from a very well done opening, visual effects wise, low budget visual effects wise, to very terrible visual effects in the second scene of the opening. All right, and the reason why I say it's terrible is because in visual effects, one of the things that I've learned as a filmmaker, as a director, is that with visual effects, especially if you're implementing like a 3D model like this a scene that into a scene that you shot, or maybe stock footage or whatnot, and there's lighting like this, the object or whatever model that you're adding into the scene needs to blending with the environment now, right? And by blending with the environment, I mean as per say lighting, the ray of the sun must be coming off the object itself. And I think by the way that this could have been achieved is in After Effects, Adobe After Effects. If this is what they use, there's the option to add additional lighting, and you could use the environmental lighting, or add in a particular lighting of sort, and then place the direction of that lighting, so it would make it easier for, like, it to look more realistic whilst the ship is flying. Again, the glare of the sun off the ship itself, right? And the color and everything is sort of off. It seems to be very contrast and dark compared to the scene that is well lit, and now. So, but anyways, let me go further into it. So I believe what's taking place here in Suppose is she's actually some sort of superhero. Um Maybe has been gifted these abilities from the same craft that just went in the previous scene, or that she's from another planet, and the powers is, like, activating. Um the scene with the eyes lighting up, I like that. It seems to be very, realistic and well edited. I love that. And below the cheekbones where you see the light sort of emitting, I actually really like that as well. Um it seems to be very photorealistic to see now. From the production of great things and something anyways.
Hi, I'm looking for Rico.
You look at him.
You sure?
Yeah.
Again, the visual effects with the lighting of the eyes, it is well done. I like that. I really like it. But so far the trailer is boring, and if I'm to give very honest criticism, it doesn't have much to follow by now, right? When doing a trailer for a film, short film, or whatever, you want to have the audience in tuned to what you're trying to sell, and you want to give them a bit of the story in an interesting way to catch their attention to look for more now, right? So yes, the cool visual effect shot in and between looks, it could intrigue a lot of people. At the same time, if there isn't much story to be followed, as to, okay, I'm just quick, just off the top of my head, just adding to this, where you see at the opening, the a picture of like a planet, a distant planet, and then you hear like over some radio that somebody saying that you need to get her to safety or else they'll find her and kill her, and she's the last surviving member of our race and the princess and whatnot and the key and thing, and then you see a shuttle fly off into space and then push past the camera, right? And then the next scene cuts to her in school as an ordinary kid growing up, whatnot, and you know, experiencing these weird stuff like Superman style now, right? And then these like her powers just eventually starts activating with puberty, and these people or these creatures come to Earth to look for her, and you have it in a nice sequence within the trailer, so the audience would understand that, okay, what's going on, and okay, right, so she's a princess, and they're looking for her to maybe annihilate her or whatnot, and then she has these superhuman abilities that she's developing to defend herself, and it to add some sort of interest to the whole story itself now, because so far the visual effect shot seems very nice, but the story itself so far seems boring, and some of the acting and the way the lines are being said, it seems to be poorly rehearsed, and you know um you know if I'm to be honest, it seems to really be poorly rehearsed and not to the best of their ability, which I know they could do better now, right? They could have done better now, because we all could do better. Um. So yeah, let me finish on this.
So now, can you help me?
Okay, so again, to the storyline itself, why is she seeking his help in particular? Right? You need to get the audience in tune to what's really going on, and to be aware of the situation itself, and to be able to follow the story and the direction that you want to go as a filmmaker, as an actor, as a director. No? So it's sort of really confusing so far, and
Whoa!
again with the visual effect shot. Like some of you might find that I'm really criticizing the visual effects so far, because I myself, I'm a very low budget filmmaker, and I with doing my short films, I'm actually the only person who does most of the stuff in post production, well, all the stuff in post production, and maybe it's just me, but I'm a perfectionist or like a freak when it comes to making something look good now, right? So I would have, if I'm doing this shot, again, the lighting is off, and you could see that this is just like a 3D model that they maybe just downloaded from somewhere, and with the animated cars or whatever that is flying, and in the background they maybe just put some stock footage shot of like a sky in the background now, right? Because the buildings doesn't seem to be properly well lit with the, and it seems to be separated from the background now. The foreground seems to be separated from the background because of the way it is lit, and then the model looks very low polished, right? Whoa! They keep trying to sell it with these visual effects shot, and it, to be honest, it's not working for me. Like, I don't know why, but it's not working because yes, the visual effects shot, some of them are cool, and some of them on the other hand are like really terrible. But at the same time, the trailer doesn't have really anything to go off on or anything to really interest an unknown audience to this film or whatnot. So, um, yeah, if you guys are watching this, the Magnolia crew cast film director, I'm not trying to offend you guys in any way, but this is just my constructive criticism on how I think this could be done better, right? Because I know it, you guys have the ability to make it better. Just the fact that you came up with the idea, this idea. I've never really seen a superhero short film done here in Trinidad and Tobago or the Caribbean per se. So, just the fact that you guys came up with this idea and wanting to bring something fresh and new to the film industry here in Trinidad and Tobago, I know you guys have great things that you could do now, right? So this is just my constructive criticism based on what I've seen so far, and yeah, as I said, the vibes honestly not there for me. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys did like, do remember to drop a like and subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.